All right, today we're going to be checking out and test driving this 1970 Elcamino Super Sport Restomod. I mean, this car is absolutely gorgeous. Power windows, AC, big block. You want it, it's got it.
You're damn right. I mean, it is super sweet. It's one of my favorite cars that we bought in this last collection. If you go up and down the sides on this car, the way it sits, the stance, the sound, the color, the working cowl hood. I mean, this thing is just badass.
Pop the hood. And
yeah, look at the theme of this car. I mean, the theme went all the way through the red block, the red valve covers, the 396 on the valve covers. They just did a remarkable job on the restoration of this car. Every nut and bolt was taken apart, professionally done. And you know what? This thing was done a while back too. So the quality of this build was just excellent. Again, I mentioned the working cowl hood. Air conditioning, chrome pulleys, alternator. It's got power disc brakes, power steering, MSD ignition.
a lot of upgrades on this car.
Very nice. It's got the 6-blade fan with a bigger radiator and keeping this big block cool. Does have a hood lock if you want to as well. So when they did this restoration, it was a complete frame-off rotisserie restoration. It's got a 12 bolt in it. Go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. The underneath of the car is all painted black, just as nice as the rest of the car. Gaps are really good from front to back here. There is one blemish, unfortunately, on the hood right here. It needs to be touched up. It just got in a little close when they did the restoration right here in the final fit.
That's really one thing I've seen on this car.
Yeah.
And we'll go around it real close. But
Gaps are really nice. Again, laser straight, absolutely show quality car. My guess is the builder on this car, I mean, by the time they got all this custom interior work done, I'm guessing this car cost probably over $80,000 to build years ago. Wouldn't you say? I mean, just maybe more. It's hard to say. It definitely was not a cheap backyard job. I mean, this was an absolutely beautiful job done by a restoration shop, you can just tell. Door super clean. Corner of the door fits in there, tucked in nice to the quarter panel. Here's just a little glimpse of the undercarriage. I love the offset and stuff on the wheels as well. It's got American Racing SS wheels. As far as our tire size here, we have 275 60/15s. Behind the rear quarter, the paint is perfect. No bubbles, blisters, no issues. Chrome tipped, very nice exhaust. The roof paint is perfect, the chrome, the glass. I mean, all the glass was replaced during the restoration. And just check out the quality of the inside of the box here. I mean, there's not a dent, a ripple. I mean, the inside of the box looks brand freaking new.
yeah, look, paint looks wet, yeah.
It does, doesn't it? I should say you got a couple tiny little, I mean, if you want to buff it, you got a couple little scuffs on the clear coat, but very, very, very nice. SS 396 tailgate, all new lenses, new bumper. They got the hitch. Keep going, keep going. This thing sounds awesome. All of the chrome, I mean, that's why I said this was a professional restoration. All of the chrome, all the glass, all the emblems, everything is brand new. Just an absolutely beautiful shape. Look up that passenger side. It's just, the whole paint job's like glass.
Beautiful. interior is my favorite part, you know, of this build. Just really classy, well put together.
Yeah, it's a beautiful combination of leather and cloth. I mean, just soft leather, isn't it? Headrest, SS 396 on the valve covers, SS 396 in the seats, on the console. Door jamb pane, I mean, everything was taken off. And look how they brought all this together with the seats, the door panels, the wood grain on the door panels with the wood grain on the dash. I mean, this interior is probably well over, I bet it's $10,000 to $15,000 for the interior job on this car.
And the bottom of the door panels matches is the same color as the carpet, same fabric.
Jeez. Very, very high-end restoration, guys. This Elcamino is priced under $50,000 and you're getting a hell of a lot of car for that money. And not only does this interior look sweet, the leather seats are so comfortable, wrapped leather dash pad as well. It's got the B&M shifter, very nicely done. It's got your air conditioning, CD player. It's got tilt wheel, steering column's done nicely. It's got a suede headliner. I mean, this thing is just sick, huh? Dome light looks nice. Got the fold down armrest. Right here they went ahead and did 2 phone jacks so you can have your phone chargers and stuff. You got your power seat. And it works perfect. Up, down, all around. Power windows. Power locks. Man, what a car. I've never drove this yet. Have you?
I have.
You have drove it?
It's impressive. Yeah,
Is it?
It's really comfortable. It just feels like you're driving a more modern car.
Yeah, we've had such muddy, crappy weather here in Iowa that I haven't drove any of these cars. So when we're taking these for the test drive, they've been my first time I've drove them. And we hate to take them out in this weather. So just so you guys know, after we drive them, we bring them back, power wash them again underneath, and then put them back in the showroom. But driver's side door fits perfect. All the way along the door, rocker panel. That bottom of that fender fits up to the door and the rocker perfectly as well. So mainly, the only thing major I've seen here, guys, is just that little touch-up it needs here. Windshield's new, side glasses all new. Just how the doors open. Nice heavy doors, huh? Mm-hmm. And the quality of the paint job, again, I bet it's a $20,000, $30,000 paint job easy. I mean, it still looks wet after all these years. Nice leather up here to put your arm on. It's got factory tack, gauges.
Let's see how she goes down the road.
Let's do it. You can tell what kind of a day it is, guys, with the stocking hat. It's not a very nice day out. This Elcamino is just absolutely gorgeous. We kind of went through the whole outside of the car and just the leather wrap steering wheel. Nothing has aged. You can tell it was done a while ago, but nothing, no glues coming apart. It's probably one of the most pristine interiors that I have seen done here at Coyote Classics. So we talked about it before. Your seat moves, mine moves all around. Horn works. Wipers are in working order and they're 2-speed wipers and parked correctly. Factory tack works great. It's got 8,768 miles on the odometer. Gas gauge works.
I'd imagine that's on the build. You know,
I do too. Heat and air works great.
Radio works. Sometimes we just got to be smarter than the radio.
Yeah, we should check that out first, but the light's out. I'm sure it'll work. Oil pressure gauge carries about 55 pounds of oil pressure at an idle. Temp gauge. It's got a nice indicator here for that B&M shifter as well.
I like what they did with the shifter like handle too, kind of custom.
Yeah, they made it really nice. They really did a nice job on it. So we're just gonna cruise it on the way down and let her warm up a little bit. There's nothing better than a Chevy working cowl hood, you know, with that kind of hat propped up.
Yeah.
The rearview mirror is nice and tight as well. As far as those disc brakes go, power disc brakes, we have a nice full pedal, no pull left or right. That much better once we get her warmed up. Speedometer seems pretty accurate, 50 mile an hour down the road, doing about 2,300 RPM. Steering is just really nice and tight, the steering wheel straight, tilt wheel. It does. It works. Yeah. Oh, tilts everything. Yeah, tilts it.
Up, down, all around.
Oh, up, down, all around.
I'm not sure that the cowl flapper is.
No, I thought it was.
I thought it was the first time too.
Cars are hitting the brakes again. Brakes stop nice and straight. No pull left or right. Automatic. I need to check that out a little more. Because it shifted 4 times, I'm pretty sure there. Try it one more time. Yeah, it just spins up. You can't even hear it.
Yeah,
you can't even hear it. No. No, you can't hear it. Second, third, doesn't miss a beat.
I'd feel comfortable driving this one anyway.
Oh yeah, you bet.
Go on the website, check this one out, coyoteclassics.com. You know, this is an absolute sweetheart.